We played with great energy tonight, which we have throughout the year. I think the difference was twofold. One, we made shots. That's the basketball game. You keep score on what's made, and tonight we made some big shots. We made shots that were winding down. I thought Tiana Ratza hit a big three when the shot clock's down to 1. Marta Gomez hit one. Markel Dent. When you have things going that way, it helps. But this was a difficult ball game. When you get off to an early lead, you have 35 minutes still to play, and we knew New Mexico would make a run. They cut it to 5, and then I thought defensively we were excellent tonight. We had to take away the inside. We were able to do that. The team executed what we wanted to do, and so when you have that combination of executing defensively, making some big plays, offensively, big shots, you get the victory.
You've had some pretty good defensive efforts. Where would you categorize this one?
Well, what we've learned with such an inexperienced team is that we have to simplify everything. And when you give them one item to be able to accomplish, they're very good at it. And they can focus on that. And our breakdowns were very few tonight. And so defensively, I thought this was just as good a performance as we've had. And credit goes to our wing players and our points because they're the one having to provide the help. And I thought Liv, Haley, Tiana, Markel, all were able to get down there and really try to make some plays.
I know you were focused on Schumpert, but to hold Mainen to what she had and go 5 of 26, I mean, that's a pretty solid effort on her as well.
When I take a look at this, and we knew Schumpert, we had to slow down, and you look at her numbers, she misses 1 field goal, and we're focused on taking her out of the game. It tells you the quality of player she is, and then you have to hope that nobody else has a big game. And for us, when I take a look at Markel, getting 20 points, Marta a dozen. Natalie Baker probably had her best game overall, defensively, offensively, putting the ball on the floor, hit a big 3 for us when New Mexico made a run to 5. There were just a lot of big plays by everyone, and as I told them, Wednesday night was a difficult loss. It wasn't about one play. There were several plays. Tonight, a big win. It's not about one play. There were several plays made.
I guess, did you have a feeling about Tiana at all coming off the bench, or do you just kind of try to find a hot hand?
No, I knew that Tiana was going to play. And I spoke to her yesterday and told her that she was going to get called upon early, and she just needs to relax and go out there and do what she does. And, when you have the number of young players we have, just trying to be able to fit them into the slots, to know where you need somebody and what they can do. And so we knew coming in that Tiana was going to be called upon. She knew she was going to be called upon, and she delivered. And that's probably as big an aspect as I look at. As we always say, it's easy to sit on the bench and wish you could play. It's difficult when you have to play and produce. And Tiana produced today with points, defense, did a really good job.
Both Markel and Natalie they said they felt like they were going to play well. Said the team was loose. How did you feel? Do you have any idea how you guys were going to come out?
Well, we talked for the last 2 days how we have to approach this season. As I mentioned to them, they've been dealt some difficulties through this year with the loss of Bailey, Jordan, Daly. Those are not easily replaced, and in fact they're not replaced. And so we just have to continue to improve as a team and keep moving that direction. And I thought they were very loose today, but the biggest thing we talked about is you have to bring energy every day. You take a look at this group. We've played 16 games. They've been in 15 of the 16 games, and so I'm very happy about that, and I do believe it's to the energy that's playing. Now we have to do a better job of defensive rebounding, and you take a look at that. New Mexico had 11 offensive team rebounds. That means nobody's coming up with the ball. So there's so much for us still to work on.
I guess, how concerned were you about this being such a physical game? You knew New Mexico's physical team. Do you think your team was ready to handle that tonight?
Well, one of the biggest things we talked about is that as post-play, we cannot just get locked in defensively. We have to move our feet. We have to make people make plays. We have to get better help defensively, and that's probably one of the biggest focuses we've changed to, is that we have to make this team better defensively. Everybody enjoys shooting, and they will go out and shoot. We're getting better defensively, but I do like the energy, what they have. And then when you're led by Markel Dent, she takes a lot of pressure off of everyone.
Markel also mentioned that you were kind of looking to get some more depth out of your bench. With the young team, how difficult has that been?
It's been very difficult. Not only have we lost starters, but we've lost backups to injury. And so now you're going to your bench rather deep, and we've been down playing 10, 11 on our bench, and it's all we have anymore is 11 players. So everybody's basically being called upon, and once again, the fact that you have to deliver when you step onto the court, that's where some of the pressure comes in. And I thought that Marlia, Tiana really helped us out tonight in our rotations. I thought Rochelle Tucker, when you take a look at her numbers, it's zeros all the way across, but it was important 6 minutes that she did what we were asking, and she did a good job against the press. So they're getting better. I just wish we could continue to play at home because our fans are awesome.
How nice is it to come off such a big, nice home win going into some away games here?
It's really important, especially after the 2 losses. You want to try to get things turned around as quickly as possible. It's always a better opportunity when you're home than when you're on the road. And so this was very important for us to get this W and keep some confidence going. That's the biggest thing that I've noticed with teams anymore, is how quickly the confidence slips and how quickly you can get it back. We try to take out some of the peaks and valleys, but we're going to enjoy this one for 24 hours, and then I'll start worrying about the road trip.